It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got a beer from Kulmbacher Brewery in Germany, and this is from Kulmbacher Mo, and this is their Bock beer, strong beer, and it's 6.9% ABV in a half-litre bottle. Kulmbacher are based in Bavaria, wonderful Bavaria in Germany. There's a look at the label. There's a look at the bottle cap. Without further ado, I can't wait to get into. Can't wait to get into this beer. Let's get it out into a glass and see what we get. So it's a dark brown bottle to stop any light strike coming into the beer, and we got that lovely kind of swing top cap that generally makes a noise like this. Boo! Ho, ho, ho. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Somebody once complained about my beer pouring, but there's a method, certainly a Czech method of pouring beer, and that is the carbonation is in the bottle or the container, the can, the bottle, the keg. It's there to protect the beer. The head, that head is there to protect the beer from oxygen. Oxygen, you leave a sausage out for 20 minutes and a sausage will start to discolour in oxygen. Everything goes, apart from us human beings, of course. We need it to live, don't we? So we breathe it. But most things don't like oxygen. Certainly beer. It kind of, if you leave a flat with no head on it, pint out for 10-15 minutes, you can already see the beer changing. You can taste the beer changing. Oxygen's not good for beer. So one of the reasons the beer has so much carbonation and so much head is to kind of protect the beer from the oxygen. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you want to kind of take in all of that carbonation. If you're kind of gulping down bellyfuls of carbonation, you're going to sit there burping all afternoon. So it's a strange thing in the UK where to have a big head on the beer is wrong. But in the Czech Republic, they want to have a big head to protect the beer and they want to get rid of the carbonation. Probably the same can be said for Belgium and, of course, wonderful Germany. This is a very dark looking beer in the glass. It's almost a chestnutty, mahogany coloured beer. Good levels of carbonation rolling up the side of the glass, and it's got a 4-finger, slightly off-white head. It doesn't look bottle conditioned to me. The beer was kindly sent to us by our channel sponsors, beersofeurope.co.uk. Beers of Europe, the largest online beer store in the UK with a fabulous range of beer from all around the world. They're literally terrific. You can get American beer, German, Belgian, French, Czech, you name it, you can find it on Beers of Europe. Chinese beer, Indian beer. I've had some beer from like Uruguay, Argentina, amazing stuff. So check out beersofeurope.co.uk. There's a link in the description box of the video if you do indeed want to check it out. So I'm going to get the aroma on the beer now. Oh, and it's just lovely. There's a certain roastiness coming through. There's a little bit of kind of deep biscuity caramel notes coming through. A little bit of hoppiness coming through. It's got me salivating. It really has got me salivating. I want to get into this beer. I am going to get into this beer. Cheers, everybody. Proust. Oh, Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows, that is absolutely fantastic. Really, really good quality beer. You get this kind of slight roastiness coming through, but the biscuitiness and the breadiness, and that little bit of strength, that 6.9% ABV. You can just feel it, you know. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful, creamy, rich mouthfeel, nutty, biscuity, bready, slightly roasty, toasty taste to the beer. I mean, look at it. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful. I just poured the last bit of the beer into the glass. It's not bottle conditioned. There's no sediment in the bottom of the glass. There is a slight kind of etching on the bottom of the glass that's going to create that carbonation in the glass. But doesn't that look terrific? What a magical looking beer. Creamy, rich. I mentioned earlier on about the 6.9% ABV and how you can feel it. What I meant by that, my true feelings on that, was that you can kind of feel, it's the mouthfeel. Because they needed the extra amount of malt to create the extra amount of sugar, to then turn that sugar into alcohol. That extra amount of malt is just give it more of a mouthfeel. Extra malt, extra mouthfeel, extra creaminess, extra kind of richness coming through. I've not really talked about the hops that much. It's coming through, the hops are coming through as a more of a kind of like a stinging nettle flavour. But what a beer. What a beer. I've looked at my YouTube channel and I have already reviewed this beer, but it was like 9 years ago. So what I might do now with the rest of this beer is see how I felt back in the day, 8-9 years ago, when I was drinking this very same beer. See if I enjoy it, because I've completely, the last 2 or 3 years, I've completely fallen in love with German beer. And I don't think I was a massive German beer fan about 8 or 9 years ago. So I can imagine I'd probably like the beer, but if you watch the videos back to back, maybe I didn't like it as much as I'm loving it now. I'm absolutely kind of like full of appreciation now for German beer and the German way of brewing and the styles of beer that come out of Germany. Just terrific. Terrific. So this is a fantastic Bock beer then, from Germany. Really, really good. I'm ready to rate it. Lovely presentation on the bottle. Lovely presentation on the beer in the glass. Looks good. Great carbonation. Lovely chestnutty colour. Great aroma. And a fantastic taste. Just can't get enough of it. And I just going to say Stone the Crows 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.